The Kelvin temperature scale. Well, you already know two temperature scales. Fahrenheit, which we tend to measure most of America's temperatures in. And then you also know Celsius, which scientists measure in. Fahrenheit, water freezes at 32 degrees. And at Celsius, water freezes at 0 degrees. Now, we have one more temperature scale that chemists tend to use, and it is called the Kelvin. Notice with Kelvin, I don't put the little degree sign up there, so it doesn't have a little round circle above it. The Kelvin is named after Lord Kelvin. He was born in Belfast, Ireland, and he decided that we needed an absolute temperature scale. Now, to know what absolute means, you have to realize what atoms are doing. Remember when we had talked before about, say, atoms in a gas? They're widely spaced, and they're moving very quickly. Remember? Now, if we compress that gas, the atoms group together and become a liquid. At the bottom. They're still moving, but they're moving a little bit slower. If we compress it more, they become a solid. And do they stop moving? No. They're still moving, or we might even say vibrating. But they are still moving. What Kelvin decided is that we needed a temperature scale that would tell us when atoms absolutely stop moving and they would just come to a complete halt. And so 0 degrees on the Kelvin scale means that atoms stop moving. Okay, we have never gotten down to Kelvin or 0 degree Kelvin because matter would, well, we don't know actually what it would do, but since the electrons wouldn't be moving anymore, we would assume that it would just not be, I don't know, not be stable anymore. But we've gotten pretty close to it. Your book tells you how close. For this chapter, we need to know how to change Celsius into Kelvin. So, let's look at some of that. Changing Celsius into Kelvin is very easy. All you have to do is take your Celsius degrees and add 273.15 to it. Then you'll get Kelvin. So if my Celsius was, say, 30.1, I would add 273.15. I get 303.25. Now, using significant digit rules, remember when you're adding or subtracting, you look at the decimal place that the lowest decimal place has. So I would round this up to a 3, and my answer would be 303.3. And then make sure you put K by it to signify that that's Kelvin. So, Really easy. All you have to do is add that number to it.